with Steve G. Jones, Module 1. Hi, I'm Steve G. Jones, clinical hypnotherapist, and I want to tell you a little bit about myself before we get started. I have a bachelor's degree in psychology from the University of Florida, a master's degree in education from Armstrong Atlantic State University, and a doctorate in education from Georgia Southern University. I'm a certified clinical hypnotherapist, a member of both the American Board of Hypnotherapy and the National Guild of Hypnotists, and I'm president of the American Alliance of Hypnotists. I'm the director of the Steve G. Jones School of Clinical Hypnotherapy. I also serve on the board of directors of the American Lung Association in Los Angeles. I have over 2 decades of experience in hypnotherapy, and I still maintain a busy practice and teaching schedule because I see clients and teach classes worldwide. My client base consists mainly of people who want to lose weight, stop smoking, or gain confidence. Other clients include sales teams interested in boosting motivation and increasing income. Also, singles looking for love, insomniacs desiring proper sleep, and actors desiring more confidence for their next audition. When I travel to see clients and teach hypnotherapy certification classes around the world, I visit such places as Tokyo, Japan, Barcelona, Spain, Paris, France, London, England, Montreal, Canada, Los Angeles, California, and New York, just to name a few. By the way, since you have an interest in hypnosis, perhaps you would be interested in becoming a certified clinical hypnotherapist. It's very easy to do. All you have to do is go to my website, betterlivingwithhypnosis.com, and click on Hypnosis Classes at the top. You can either train in person or online. After your training, you'll be added to our worldwide directory of certified clinical hypnotherapists, and you'll receive a certificate. I was fortunate for many years to have my office in Beverly Hills, California, where I worked with such wonderful people as Tom Mankiewicz, the writer of Superman, Geraldine Saunders, the writer of The Love Boat, and many other celebrities. I have been interviewed on CNN, Fox News, and appeared on True TV, in addition to having my own hypnosis TV show. With my over 20 years of experience, I'm happy to share with you techniques that I've both developed and learned, which can help you improve your life. I encourage you to visit my website, betterlivingwithhypnosis.com. There you will find my life's work, 22 books on hypnotherapy, over 3,000 hypnosis recordings available as downloadable MP3s or CDs, and these recordings will program your mind to achieve goals in such areas as weight loss, motivation, and stopping smoking. I also have audiobooks, such as this one, where I'm talking with you and sharing with you in a very dynamic way techniques that you can use to improve your life and the way you do things. The reason I'm telling you all of this is not to impress you, but to impress upon you that I, your teacher, am very capable and I know what I'm talking about. I'm also very happy for the opportunity to share this information with you, so rest assured that you're in good hands, and let's have some fun as we now expand your knowledge. I wish you well in all of your endeavors, and please be sure to visit my website, betterlivingwithhypnosis.com. Welcome to the program that's going to teach you about dreams, what they are, what you can do with them, what they're telling you, and how you can improve your life just by understanding dreams. So let's jump right in. In this module, I want to talk with you about what dreams really are. Dreams are a collection of experiences that only develop during sleep. When you sleep, you gain access to a different level of consciousness. Dreams help you form new experiences using ideas from your own deepest desires. Most dreams happen during the rapid eye movement stage, or REM. Now, REM is the stage of sleep in which the eyes move rapidly and randomly. It typically occurs in the early morning hours when the body is leaving deep sleep. Specific neurons are activated in the brainstem during this stage, and your body becomes paralyzed, allowing your dreams to play out safely. Now, the reason your body becomes paralyzed temporarily is so that you don't act out your dreams. Imagine yourself running down a street and your body starts acting that out. That's not what you want to have happen. So your body becomes temporarily paralyzed so that you just sit still or lie still and enjoy the show without acting out what you are doing in your dreams. Your dreams can become extremely vivid and realistic, or confusing and bizarre. Some dreams may help you solve real-life challenges, and others appear to have no apparent reasoning at all. Most dreams will have a conscious trigger, meaning that something in your life caused that dream to happen. It ties in somehow to your waking life. And coincidentally enough, I just received a text this morning just to illustrate how quote-unquote bizarre dreams can be. I just received a text this morning from a friend of mine, and she asked me if I slept well. I responded yes. I'm just reading the text to you. Did you sleep well? I responded yes. And she said, good. I was dreaming a lot. And I said, about what? And she said, many different things. I don't remember much, just a lot of food and raw meat. Strange, ... Subconscious is venting something, I guess. Isn't it interesting how we have dreams and we wake from them and we wonder, what in the world did that mean? Well, this program is designed to shed some light on that, to give you some insight into that. And to speak specifically about my friend's dream, well, it's an individual experience. It would be important to understand what she's going through exactly, which I don't have all the details concerning. But many times when people have dreams, they wake up and they think that was really a strange dream, not realizing, of course, the symbolism of the dream. Now, obviously, my friend has a little bit of insight as to what's going on. She says her subconscious is venting, and that could very well be the case. Many times, if we have something going on in our conscious lives that we're not dealing with, or that our subconscious mind wants us to see more clearly, we will have a dream about it. Dreams often contain a lot of information that your conscious mind has difficulty sorting through. Have you ever wondered why you dream about something you are devoting a lot of time to? This is your brain's way of strategizing and using its full arsenal of knowledge. It's also the reason people advise you to sleep on it. When you sleep on something, specifically when you think about something as you're going to sleep, your mind has an opportunity to work on it through your dream life. Many times I've gone to sleep with a challenge on my mind. In other words, how do I resolve this? How do I change this? And I wake up in the morning with the answer because I had a dream about it. Sometimes I don't even recall the dream in detail. I just have the answer. Your subconscious mind is working on things constantly. Dreams are a connection to a part of yourself that contains endless knowledge. When you dream, you're accessing a virtual memory bank. It's also possible to access this memory bank and use it for your own personal gain. And it's also a way for your unresolved emotions to find peace. To share with you some more dreams, I'm going to take a couple examples from another friend of mine who is a third-year medical student, and she has a very active dream life. She's constantly having dreams that she describes as, quote, trippy. And many times we look at dreams and we think, well, that's just a bizarre dream. That's just something strange that's in my mind. But as we analyze dreams more thoroughly, we find that the trippiness or the bizarre nature of a dream is actually something that's communicating with us. So, my friend, who is the medical student, often has dreams about being a superhero and having superhero powers. And I'm talking about flying through the air, her physical body flying through the air and saving people from scenarios, saving them from falling off buildings, for example, saving them from rocks falling on them, pulling them out of traffic accidents that could potentially happen. She has vivid and specific dreams about these types of scenarios. And in the dreams, she's flying over a city, and she can see everything in the city. All of the buildings, all of the people, she can see everything very clearly. And then she's alerted to something going on. There's some danger. Somebody is in danger. Somebody she doesn't even know. A face she doesn't even recognize. She keys into that, swoops down with a cape on, picks up the person, moves them to safety. They thank her. She says, "You're welcome," and then she flies off into the sky looking for someone else to save. And initially, when she started having these dreams, she didn't know what they meant because they started in her high school years. And as they developed, and as she had more and more of them, she started to think that maybe she was just having an active dream life, or perhaps she was just having bizarre dreams. She hadn't quite made the connection yet. But as it turns out, once she shared them with me, I was able to help her find the connection. And the connection was that her dreams were telling her about her desire to help people at a very high level, her desire to be a doctor. So this subconscious desire to help people has been with her since her high school years, and she subconsciously acted on it, took the steps to get into medical school, and now she's a third-year medical student who is going to be a doctor soon, and she did this acting on her desire to help people. Now, I'm not saying that she obeyed her dreams. Her dreams were actually the result of this existing desire to help people. So once she started moving in that direction, she felt good about herself. Her life started to make sense, as she puts it. And so now she looks forward to a career of being this almost superhero type person, helping people. Because let's face it, when a doctor helps you with something, it really does seem like a superhero. They have access to a lot of technology now, a lot of medicine, a lot of high-tech technology that helps people at a very high level. So she is actually becoming the superhero type person that she envisions herself as. Realize that dreams often speak to us in symbols. They use symbols to communicate with us. And so we understand when we start to properly analyze the dreams, what the dreams are telling us. In her case, the dreams were simply a reflection of her desire to help people. My friend, the third-year medical student, also is having another dream. And this dream just started in her third year of medical school. And in this dream, she would imagine herself with her teeth falling out. And she would see the roots of the teeth coming out. I'm talking about all of her teeth coming out of her mouth. Now, she has a full set of teeth, but in her dream, they were all coming out. And she could see the tooth coming out all the way to the root, and the teeth would completely leave her mouth. And she was left with just gums and sore gums on top of that. When talking with her, I helped her realize what was actually going on. Now, you have to realize that making assumptions can be dangerous because it's not a one-size-fits-all. There are a lot of books about dream interpretation, which say that water means emotions, for example. Being pregnant means you have an idea that you're going to bring forth into the world. And although those concepts have a lot of validity to them, in other words, they're usually right, they're not always right. You have to make sure that the interpretation fits what you are going through. So when talking to her, I found out that there's a test that she was looking ahead to, a test that's the barrier between the third year of medical school and the fourth year of medical school. Now, you only have to get approximately a 70% on this test. You don't have to score very highly on this test. However, the way you score on this test determines your future as a doctor. It determines a lot of things. It can determine the specialty you will go into. It can determine where you do your residency. So a lot is riding on this test. This test is looked at to determine a number of things. So when she looked ahead to this test, she got nervous and she felt an inability to properly digest the information coming at her because it's all about digesting the information, taking it in, and being able to get it out on the test. Because of her feelings of an inability to take in the information, to chew on it, if you will, to take it into her body, to take it into her mind, she was having a symbolic version of that in her dreams in which her teeth fell out. And she wasn't able to take in anything. She wasn't able to chew on it. She wasn't able to digest it. She wasn't able to take it in and really make it hers. Once she and I talked for about an hour, and she was able to see this, and again, I didn't just say this is what's going on. I found out what's going on in her life, and I found out how the dream was talking to her. Once she found this out, she was free from the dream. Not only that, but she actually took the test, scored very highly on it, and she's looking forward to a wonderful career in the specialty of her choice at the place where she wants to be a resident. So, understanding your dreams can be of tremendous value. And it's really a straightforward process once you understand the language with which your dreams speak to you. So now that you understand what dreams really are, join me in the next module as we talk about why we have dreams. I'm Steve G. Jones, hoping you have an outstanding day.